There we go. All right. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Alright, hey Gagik, hello. How you doing, man? Over scoping with all that coffee. Let's see. I don't know. Like over scoping is in general just sometimes starts feeling even a bit annoying. Like the mecha game they showed on the Perna presentation. It's a nice looking mega game and stuff. And then it's like, oh bro, and you also on top of all the fighting and stuff, you can grow plants. Have your little farm. Collect shit and craft shit. Like, bro, why? It's a good game. The mech fighting. Why do we need to get the Stardew in there? There's plenty of Stardew around already. And there's plenty of that already, dude. Enough. Alright, let's get that coffee. I mean, I guess some people do like that, though. I don't know. Kind of like RPG systems and games, but I mean, RPG systems done well, they are not too bad. And not to mention, it's not like a whole different loop, right? It's just still the same loop, just enhanced with that stuff. While the whole crafting and resources system, especially with like planting and everything, that's already a whole different story there. Too much Stardew even, I mean, true. Now, 1 second, my own coffee stuff. Well, I mean, Todd also has that issue, I guess, sometimes. But the thing is, like, it's a different kind of game, too, after all. Like, I think Massive RPG is kind of better, suitable to add too much scope to it rather than some other genres, you know. Even though I guess it's kind of nice when you can, like, not do some of that, for example. That's what is also good with RPGs and stuff, right? Like, a lot of stuff you can just kind of ignore if you don't want. And a huge part of all the RPGs is also kind of exploring things in general, too. Like, in Fallout, for example, I don't like settlement building whatsoever. I think it's, like, completely not fit in there. I can see the appeal, but I just don't really like it. And I mean, yeah, you can avoid that. You cannot do that. We'll actually need to do some at least. The minimal amount is still gonna be required, I think, for the main story. So with that, I agree. It's not really that great. Some systems, even like in Toad stuff, are not that good. Some like management, like in the Oblivion, for example, right? When you get like all the guild management and stuff done too. And when you level up high enough in the guild, and you get all those guild missions, like, but you don't need to do them, so kind of whatever. If someone likes that, sure. It's just like in smaller games, I feel you kind of take more from focusing on important things to get those things that a lot of people probably will ignore. Kind of like settlement building in Fallout, right? Kind of like those guild missions in Oblivion. What else? Like kingdom management in Pathfinder Kingmaker, right? Like, no. Please, no. Yeah, well done, yeah. And it's fine when you have like a budget and like a huge studio and everything, right? I guess it's kind of acceptable. Like I would rather have that cut completely, right, than making games like a little better format in terms of size and better price, right? Because just cut the bloat. That was the unpacking, right? I think we read the interview when they said they just kind of like boil down as much as possible to like the most necessary things, right? And focusing on them, and that's, you know, how it went, why it went good. Can't really stretch it for everything, to everything, I guess. And then sometimes overscoping also leads to situations when you just kind of like every piece of the game is just kind of shallow. Like Empire of Sin, for example, right? Like let's make the gangster, you know, like mafia management thingy. And on top of that, we're gonna have like the full-blown, you know, XCOM combat system. Then in the end, the combat system is kind of like, I mean, it's okay, but there are better ones. And the management system is completely shallow. The problem is like there's not that many different ones in this like mafia setting though. Sadly, new ones and even old ones, quite a lot are kind of garbo. So you kind of want to let it pass sometimes, but looking at reviews, I think not a lot of people actually let them pass with that, to be honest. Yeah, it's either like should be like kind of complementing the main game, in my opinion. Like RPG systems, and some games are nice. Like, well, again, it's kind of like not for everyone, I guess. Like I, for example, like that stuff, right? Like when shooter or something even can have some sort of like a weird perks or skills you can do. I like that. Some people don't, though, I guess. They just want to shoot. They don't want to deal with some like skills, perks, levels, stats, you know. So you kind of need to find balance too, I guess, with that. Well, if it's a game with a lot of crafting, then I guess farming can kind of fit there, or other way around. Then yeah, it should be like the lower priority after everything else is done. Trading, shifting goods around, yeah, like considering you have like this like world map traveling and stuff, that might be actually cool. That adds a little different layer though. That might add the layer that people might get your economy completely borked, for example. Because if you like, I like that system when you have, you know, this like supply demand, right? Like some settlement sells like something cheap, another settlement sells something more expensive, and you just do kind of those like shuttle runs there. Go trader route. That's yeah, that's actually nice. That I like in games. That I don't mind. That's usually kind of yeah, like the ship games, like space games and everything. They have that stuff, and that I like. But then yeah, then you kind of need to make sure it doesn't really like bork, you know, the progression, because someone might generate like way too much like money that way by just doing that because they kind of like find it fun, and then they realize returning to, you know, kind of like the main process that they are already like, you know, super crazy geared and leveled, and they just destroy everything. Which might be not a bad thing sometimes. I do feel like in roguelikes and everything, having an opportunity to kind of break the game is good. I like it. It's just when you kind of do it somewhat intentionally. Like if you unintentionally just, you know, became suddenly too strong without understanding that you kind of cheese the game, then it feels lame. When you found that you're cheesing the game and becoming stronger, that's a different story, because then it feels good, because you feel smart for cheesing the game. And then even if you don't want to replay or something, for example, you at least feel that, you know, you did good, A U5 head, Yeah, the system for the future games. Yeah, that sounds good, That sounds good, Yeah, I was planning to do like the caravan thingy first. I was also thinking about the trading stuff, but we'll see. I kind of also started to think how to minimize the amount of stuff I put in. And maximize the interesting part, or making the part that is already in more interesting. And then I would rather just kind of like, you know, try to finish and ship something. And that would be my jam. Let's see what I see. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good then. Alright, clean the grinder. Out of the way, get the filters. And then filters them. See what I see. Well, I mean, that system at least doesn't kind of require a lot of like, you know, the art stuff and all that, I feel. So that might be not too bad. Like, I think you need to kind of like, that should be the important metric for the indie. Like how much effort and money it will go into making it, into testing it. And if it's not a lot, then why not? Like if it only takes the effort that you can do on your own without paying anyone, only your time, then I guess why not? Alright, heating up some of that milk. Effort is cheap. It's kind of hard to calculate until you know, until you already on the budget. When you kind of constantly sort of like trying to do something, you have like a limited budget and stuff, then you start to calculate how much exactly your effort costs. Like when you don't have any income savings and stuff like this, then it's kind of harder to calculate. Because, you know, it's free, kinda. The time is free, it's just my time. But when it's, you know, like the lost opportunity that you calculate in, measure the savings in rice. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Well, I mean, the food is actually not like that crazy bad if you lower the scope of your eating. It's not too bad. And the feature creep of different dishes, the food expenses are fine. It's more about the bills and everything. That shit is more annoying. You have any better opportunities right now? I see. I know the feel. I know the feel. Well, I guess there are better opportunities financially, but that's totally not something I would like doing anyway. I need to get the laptop to order. Gotta get that going. Prices already started going up. That's what makes it extra sad. And the laptop my friend got like a week ago is already couple hundreds. Well, I mean, actually, it didn't get any expensive in dollars, but yeah, got more expensive in our currency. And in April, apparently, it was even cheaper. That makes you kind of mad. But then you also realize that it's not gonna get any cheaper, so waiting is not gonna solve anything. So I need to get one, but I'm still picking. Kind of thinking about maybe getting the Super Chinese laptop, because they do have the same hardware, even better, but the prices are lower. And a lot of them already have like the service centers and stuff here, which doesn't really matter much because I mean I'm not gonna be here soon, so as long as it works, hopefully. If I need to get that laptop, then I'll need to get the parts for the small factor PC. And that's what I plan to do. I'm gonna work on a little mobile setup out of 2 pieces in the capture card. The gaming laptop one can dream. I mean, I don't think it's even like I don't like the concept of gaming laptops, let's put it that way. Because like you can't really go for like they can prolong sessions that well anyway, regularly. I mean, it's better than no laptop, or better than bad laptop, I guess, right? But it's gonna be more like a streaming laptop. You know, with the small factor, very little PC with my current GPU as the main device, probably. That's the plan currently. That's why I also kind of like raised the goal for this month and everything. Like all the money for rent and everything is already there, secured, but I need to get the setups and other stuff in check so I can go, because sadly I can't take my desktop. Glorious hello. Indeed, sir, indeed. That's just gonna be a little less next month. Next month I'm gonna be, like in August, I'm gonna be on vacation. On the vacation mode, so I'm gonna put a less goal next month, but this month I'll kind of need some extra. Take my PC. Now my PC gonna be taken by my dad, or rather my grandma even, or what's left of my PC outside of GPU. Because GPU I'm gonna reuse, Like I think 2080 is still kinda probably not far on the level of laptop 4060 or something. Could be at least close to it. Not to mention the laptop here for like 8 hours of streams with games and everything. I'm not gonna be that good. Get new case there. I mean, that's pointless. Like my PC already kind of needs the upgrade anyway. Not to mention that I'm moving now, but the chances are high that I will be moving, you know, in like a few months. Like in a year for sure, because you can stay in Georgia for a year, then at least you need to do a border run. And then you might not be let back because they will be like, yo, bro, you're not actually a tourist here, you know, so fuck you, Dolphin. And then you kind of will be forced to go somewhere else. So there's gonna be a lot of moving. That's why I need the mobile setup. A laptop with battery. That's the problem with gaming laptops. They don't really have good battery. The one of the ones I'm looking, it has like 2 hours. If you're gonna be playing, it's like 2 hours and it's dead. Like they're all supposed to work on, you know, power connected. Removable battery ones, those are rare now. Those are rare one. The laptop prices, Well, that's why I'm going for the Chinese one, because that's way cheaper. Yes, yeah. Well, that one is like, it's the Chinese one, and they make them super like customizable in terms of like, you don't lose your warranty if you open it and stuff. And basically you can plug all the SSDs, all the stuff you want, and that's why the battery is smaller, because it like has a slot for like the old SSD basically. That's like their politics of like helping people migrate from like older PCs and laptops, so they can like, you know, get their old SSD in, even though it has M2s and everything. A bag full of both power banks, yeah, that's an option too. That's an option too. Let's use the external GPU, yeah. Well, the laptop, as I said, is gonna be more of a what's the name? The streaming device. Like, I will still build the small factor PC I plan to with my 2080. I checked I can get parts right now still kind of good in terms of prices. Just gonna get like a small factor with my 2080 in, so I can just put it also in like my carry-on luggage. The laptop and 2080 is external GPU. The thing is, like, the CPU also gonna be getting overheated like crazy. Like, GPU is actually like 4060, for example, and laptop apparently is pretty good. Like, the laptop 4060 and the full-fledged 4070, not sure about laptop 4070, they're really good, like, heat-wise. Like, they're really nice. And the problem is gonna be CPU anyway, so I need external CPU, then external GPU, and well, then that's when I'm gonna build my small factor PC for that. See, a laptop will be kind of like the streaming PC, and well, I mean, I can take it somewhere also if needed to use the stream from it directly, for example. And that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, small factor seems good. Like I can get for like $1,000, I can get like really solid shit. Like I think was it 7750? I think Ryzen people recommending. Well, DDR5 and everything. Well, yeah, and like, you know, the good case, the good PSU M2s I already kind of have basically. 3090 for 950. I don't know. I would at this point just only consider 4 series already. DDR5 even worth it? Well, I mean, it's not like that crazy much more expensive now, especially in laptops actually. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna like the PC, like I basically like laptop I'm gonna buy from my savings that I already have now. It's mostly like PC. What I need the monies for PC. Well, I mean, move itself, but that I also have like already separate money. But yeah, we'll need the PC stuff, the small factor. I'm gonna stream actually when I'm gonna get it. The small factor, I'm gonna build it on stream and everything. That's also why it's kind of nice to have a laptop, because I'm already gonna set up things on laptop and just stream building the small factor, because that's gonna be probably quite the fiesta. To be able to get Twitch money, I mean, no one's gonna be able to say until I try, and we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably still like sit there for some time, see how things go, because I either need to like start the company or I need to stay there for 6 months. Then I can try. So I'm still gonna look into it. Like I don't want to go instantly into getting a company, because I mean, who knows how things go. In next gen, hello, how are you doing? Theoretically, I should be getting it. Hello, Slavic, by the way, how are you doing? Georgia. Oh, Georgia. You have like friend that is already there, gonna ditch or like change of plans, then we probably just stay in Armenia with my other friend we're going together with. Probably. And then you panic. I see, so I see. Well, here is kind of like a little bit kind of scary because of like the cable management and because everything is like super tight. Like I hate cable management. That's why I like these huge boxes, right? Because fuck that cable. Just like let it like hang there and stuff because there's plenty of space. Oh, I see, Slavic, I see. Hope that gets better, man. Hope that gets better. And in the small one, you need everything super tight and everything. And yeah, that's gonna be pain. That's gonna be pain, probably. We'll see. I'm gonna look into the parts better, too. And don't go for the smallest one. I will look into the options, yeah. Like, I basically need stuff that's gonna fit in, like, the carry-on luggage. And that's pretty much it. Oh, damn, Slavic. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, eh? Yeah, that allergies with that stuff, I don't know how the English name for that. Atiochrinke, that's not really good. My brother had that when allergies kick in from like something that you swallow or something, and yeah, that's not really good. See, so I see. Get a cube case. The cube is actually bad though, because that's the thing. Like my case right now is basically like in this dimension and in this dimension it's pretty much square. It's just kind of like obviously not cube, right? But it's square, and that shit you can't already pack anywhere. Like all the suitcases, they kind of go in the length direction. Like they don't go higher in terms of, in terms of a wide. Like the option of Bulgaria, not that simple, to put it mildly. To put it mildly, I checked a lot of options. Like what I did even like check what's checked and considered, like pretty much any European country instantly like gone almost. There were some like options with like Slovakia or Slovenia, I don't remember exactly. There were some options, but they're like closed now. What else? Yeah, pretty much all the Europe is just kind of gone. Forget about it. And Bulgaria, I think you can do some Fiesta with like opening company or something like that. Hungary, even that is not that simple. Like I was checking that. Even that is not. Like most of them, either you need job, work visa, or you need a digital nomad visa. And all European countries for digital nomad need you to have like 3,000 per month or something income confirmed on paper and stuff, right? Uh, so yeah, there is like not a lot. The only one I think like more or less manageable is actually Spain, I think. A lot of people just go get like educational visa or something there. Some people just go there illegal, and in Spain, I think if you stay there for long enough, they just give you a permit anyway. So some people do that. But that's like a little extreme, let's put it that way. Digital nomad stuff in Estonia, serious deal, yep, but all Baltic countries hate us, so like no matter what, like the entrance with our passport is just like done for you. Like absolutely, no matter where you're coming from, no matter who you are, like forget about it. Yes, yeah, Axel, I see. Well, hard to find is a big deal here. Like a lot of all those, like I checked some of the rigs that people recommend with like 2080, for example. I looked into like search here, and it's really hard. Like thermal take something 200, I think, is available here and reasonably priced that I found. And I don't remember the name. Like one Chinese, a bunch of Chinese stuff is basically also around that people just get from AliExpress, pretty much. So yeah, then there is Ikorsade. And then there is also yeah, Bulgaria. Like I think company. I need to check one option with Bulgaria if you can get the permit with owning apartment or something, because like my yeah, I think that one actually, yeah. Like my grandma's friend, she has an apartment in Bulgaria that they were going for vacations and stuff with her sister, who is like handicapped and stuff. And now they can, because well, she's first of all handicapped, right? And second of all, there's like all this like limitations, so you need to fly to like Turkey, then from Turkey to Bulgaria, and like all the issues and stuff. So they wouldn't mind probably selling it. And I need to check, well, first of all, how much will it be. Obviously I can't afford that, but maybe I'll manage to like sell this apartment, or like come up with something. If it'll be guaranteeing you the permit, then maybe. But like less likely. I heard good stuff. I mean, we have one of the viewers who moved to Bulgaria from here, for example. It's nice, but it's not that simple. It's not that simple to move anywhere if you're not going with the work visa, which I don't mind, but then I'm not gonna be streaming because, bro, I'm already like right now, sometimes I feel like there's no enough time. Then imagine like working like full time and then streaming on top of that and then doing all the other stuff on top of streaming that you need, and like, no. I don't think I will be able to handle that mentally. I don't think I would be. Or, I mean, I would try, but not sure how long I would last, and that would be some, like, probably, like, super scuffed, very short, like, streams, like, for a couple of hours in the evening, and maybe, like, on the weekend sometimes. So, yeah, kinda rather not. I'd rather still try first with streaming, and if all things fail, then, yeah, then sure. Then work and work visa, and, or maybe, like, some game dev stuff I would try. I would still have some savings and stuff to go with them. Well, I mean, that will be part of streaming too. Just streaming more and then game deving and see what happens. And then falling back to the emergency plans. And yeah, then other than that, there is not a lot of options whatsoever. Like, most of the options are the countries nearby here. Armenia, Georgia, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan. That's where my friend was. Which are nice. I don't mind whatsoever. And yeah, Serbia, that we're also considering. I don't really mind too. Don't really mind too, but again, in Serbia, to get the permit, it would need to either get a company going, and then, yeah, then it's the tax that Sok mentioned. That is, you know, when you're already barely scraping by, paying like 30% out of your ass is also not that nice. And yeah, then there is also like Chernogoria, which is pretty much the same. In Chernogoria, they're actually even kind of like closing now the opportunity to get your company open there. Like, everyone also went there, opened the company. A lot of people opened the company kind of like, you know, they just paying themselves a minimal amount just to keep the permit going. So there's no legit company. So they started closing that opportunity for people. As usual, some people abusing the system, ruining it for everyone. So the other option is also buying property. And then again, buying property anywhere now is prepared, like, at least in the bumfuck nowhere, that's gonna be like 20 or 30,000 bucks, and that's like if I sell my apartment, sure, but you know, that will be like giga YOLO move, eh? Giga YOLO move, eh? Not to mention, like, withdrawing that amount of money will be tricky, because when banks have no SWIFT and physically you can take only 10,000 bucks with you, that becomes kind of complicated to take more somewhere. There goes all the crypto stuff, you know, all those you know, shenanigans, and that's a little too dank. A little too dank. Yeah, what else is there? Out of viable? Well, everything around Serbia, basically. Chernogoria, like Bosnia, Albania. Some really nice options there, actually. Actually, really cool places I found a lot while looking into all this stuff. But yeah, most of the people just go like nearby, around us, or towards the Asia, like Thailand, Vietnam. Vietnam is making like better visas for us now, which is good. I wouldn't mind staying there for a while. Real nice cuisine and everything, so I'm interested. You know, maybe I'll get there at some point. But a lot of those countries, the issue is already like staying long. Like, maximum usually is like 1.5, 3 months. Then you need visa run, and then after like a couple of visa runs, you're already kind of risking that they're not gonna let you back in anymore. So you preferably need to kind of constantly just like travel around a few countries to create an illusion that you're actually, you know, traveling. Unless you get like some study visa, you know, like scholarship, which is pretty easy in Thailand. Actually, you just pay like 1,000 bucks per year or something and stay all you want, like learn English all life, basically. But that's, you know, 1,000 bucks all year. That's not something you can fork out, really. So yeah, we're gonna start small. We're gonna start small. I learned to play some Narde, yeah. Yeah, Narde I actually haven't played. That I haven't played. So we'll see. It's gonna be like the digital hobo mode. I doubt it's gonna be like on one place for too long. Well, I mean, it's gonna be long enough on one place because constantly moving is expensive. Sounds like so much work. Well, I mean, I actually kind of like looking forward to that stuff. It's gonna be like, you know, a lot of new environment, a lot of new people, not enough money, and kind of more motivation to do shit. So I'm kind of interested in that. Worst case, I will just return back home after some time, hopefully with shit kind of calming down, and trying to do something else here, but with experience already that you'll be able to tell your kids about and everything, you know. We'll see. We'll see, even though we technically kind of don't even plan to return, but yeah, see how it goes. But that we need to leave, eh? And since it's planned for like August, more like end of August, you never know. I can't plan that far. Can't plan that far, really. Yes, like, yeah, that is indeed. Well, the thing is also like you never know here, to be honest. Like today you can, tomorrow, not really, you know. So we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully. $4K, damn, yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. No, I hope that shit not gonna affect you at least. Like I basically also, to be honest, like it's not supposed to get me. Like I didn't get any papers and stuff like this, so it should be in that sense it should be fine for me. Like the only reason for piecing the fuck out is just the future, because there is none. You know, especially for my line of work, there is none, and that's the only reason. And for my friend too. Like otherwise, I'm kind of like not afraid of that shit. Otherwise, we would already peace out long ago in September or something. But it's just realization that, you know, shit's not gonna get any better. Shit's only gonna get worse. And that's why we want to peace out to hopefully, you know, stay in the places where shit's not gonna be too bad. Alright, let's get some other news. Ubisoft might be remaking their swashbuckling pirate venture, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. That's worth remaking. I still haven't played that one. Might be good. Might be good. New rumors about the characters from Last of Us 3. And some people thinking it might be the multiplayer game in the universe. Yes, he's like, I see. Still on it. Still on it. Valve says legal uncertainty surrounding AI models behind Steam pushback. The company said it doesn't want to discourage the use of AI content on Steam, but reiterated that devs must ensure they have the appropriate rights to ship their game. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom returned to first spot in the British charts, moving Final Fantasy 16 to the second spot. Damn son. The Zelda still not giving up there. Yeah, the Ark Survival Evolved remaster is delayed to autumn because of the difficulties working with Unreal Engine 5.2. And apparently it's gonna be early access again. Imagine making remaster in early access. That's gonna be quite something. And then they still gonna also sell you all the DLCs and stuff for it. Oof. A beautiful offer. €5 discount because of that, damn son. Insane. The value. Insider said about the potential announce of Red Dead Redemption Remaster in August. Well, there were some leaks in Korean rating board, right? That something with Red Dead Redemption is you know, being rated in Korea, so maybe. Let's see. Then Kick is adding content filters they announced a couple of days ago. You can enable them in your settings. So you can actually filter slots and casino from Kick, and you can hide pools, hot tubs, and bikinis on Kick too. Damn son. Surely now every underage watching XQC will go to their settings and hide it. Absolutely for sure. But I mean, you know, I mean, Twitch should learn some things there too. Huh? Why can't you hide that on Twitch? Because there's also slots and casino, and there's also, you know, hot tubs and everything there. So, yeah, no. Filter in the good stuff, yeah. No, I mean, it's all good moves. Like, as I said, competition is good and everything, but the main, you know, elephant in the room is that, you know, the only way Kick is like sustainable and even alive is because the stake is behind it. That's pretty much it. Like, if there would be no stake, there would be no Kick. As soon as, like, you know, some crypto explosion happens or something, like their wallet gets like giga hacked or some stuff, or like they get regulated everywhere harder and stuff, uh, all that instantly goes down because they have no odds. Revenue share is 95 to 5, which is good for content creators, but you know, not good for them. So the only income they have basically from the streaming website is that 5% of sub money, which, considering also that they throw around a bunch of subs as gifts and stuff, I don't think they're making anything out of the website itself. So the only way it even lives is by being subsidized by stake. That's pretty much it. So if there is no stake, if there is no profit for stake, then the whole platform goes down. So I mean, for like streamers who like branch out into the Kick as an alt platform, getting the bag and everything, I mean, that's fine. For someone who's gonna kind of fully move there or start there, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea in the long run, because like how long would it live? I'm not sure, and changing platforms is a huge pain. If it's like permanent change, permanent move, it's a fiesta, man. It's like losing like 80% of all your like audience and everything easily. TC Helicon, the makers of the Go XLR, apparently laid off their remaining Canadian stuff. So all those mixers are gone now. Our support is gonna be gone. Well, I mean, the device is fully kind of like aimed at like the streaming audience, and it's also kind of aimed at the very kind of high tier, you know, like high like gear price level. Not sure, not sure. It'd be Ultron low. Like, not sure if it was like very popular in like the casual user database, basically. The policy about streaming in several, simultaneously, not really. Simultaneously, only on different types of sites. Like if you are on Twitch, you can't stream at the same time, and like Facebook, Kick, you can't at the same time. YouTube can't at the same time. You only can like Twitch and like Instagram, Twitch and like TikTok. That you allowed simulcasting. If you stream on different times, like evening stream like I did, right? No problems. Do whatever you want. At the same time, nope. Some streamers do, and I'm not sure they were planning to limit that, but I don't remember if they changed that or not. Because right now, partner streamers have limitations, and they wanted to make it so all streamers will have limitations. What's the point of Restream.io and such? People who are unpartnered and stuff, they don't really care. But I think Twitch wanted to change that. Yeah, if you're unpartnered, then that's why like Ninja, for example, got unpartnered, and like some other streamers were talking that they will do it, because then they can stream everywhere and they don't care. And I mean, the partnered stuff for those streamers is like nothing, like drop in the sea, right? When you live off your sponsors and stuff, you like all this like subscription money that Twitch also takes a cut from is like, they don't need that. And I think Twitch was planning to limit that. As in you're not allowed in general, even if you're unpartnered, because I mean, the reason is pretty clear, right? Because like imagine like someone like huge with like thousands of viewers just streams on all platforms, right? They're unpartnered, so Twitch doesn't get any like sub money, Twitch doesn't get any like bits money or anything from them, and they still need to provide the bandwidth and stuff. That's just basically like running at a loss pretty much in a way for Twitch. Especially for very big streams, right? Like the only way to monetize those streams for Twitch will be like running ads there, and that already is not enough for Twitch, as we know, considering how much they kind of like try to get like more and more, you know, monetization going to get more money. They are like struggling to monetize. So if you cut all the methods except for ads, then they don't want that. That's why I think they kind of plan to restrict it. Like it was the change that was going together with all this like sponsored stream limitations, right? And because of all the outcry, the sponsored changes got removed. And I don't know if they removed the simulcasting changes or they still got through, or they gonna get through after some point. I haven't looked into it because I don't really simulcast, and I don't plan to. Like different stream on different platforms. I rather, instead of simulcasting, I'd rather just like do YouTube separately videos. That's the plan. That's what I will do. That's what I will do for sure, because that is the way. That is the way to grow or something anywhere. You know, doing on the Restream.io and stuff. I see. I think for like growing audience, all those restreams are kind of not the best idea in my opinion. In my opinion, like for big streamers, it makes sense to cover as many platforms as possible, because they can just kind of like, you know, like, oh, we have like 10,000 here, 10,000 there, you know, we're gonna add it all up, and when sponsor, you know, gonna be paying me, I'm gonna show them that I had that much in all the platforms. If you're just an average, regular, like starting streamer and everything, then you have like 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, some of them probably someone's second tab open and everything, right? And you just kind of end up like spreading your attention across like different platforms without them giving you anything. The problem is if you focus on one, you just have 2 here and nothing else. But the thing is, it's not gonna grow anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Like in my opinion, if you want to like grow somewhere as a content creator, it's YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff. Like streams nowadays are not for growing. Like there is no platform that provides you good visibility as a small streamer, especially. Feels bad when Otad feels bad. Like it's good if you're like maxing out already working system. A unique view seems more important than total views. It kind of is, but that's the thing. When they're on different platforms, they are more unique. Like if it's the same person watching you on 2 tabs, it's not gonna count, right? But if it's even the same person watching you on 2 different websites, it's gonna count as unique in the end, because it's 2 different sites. They have both different statistics. So technically, it's even better. Like for someone already big, but as I said, for someone small, it means nothing. Like if I even like gonna like I have like 50, for example, right? If I'm gonna get like 50 on multiple platforms, in the end, it's not gonna change anything. Like the ad revenue is like this. If I get like this, like 4 more times, it's still gonna be nothing really. Like it's really like pennies there. Well, right now it's not pennies, it's pennies really, because like you don't get shit right now from me, right? But then also like the sub money, I mean, not really. It's only here on Twitch. Other platforms don't really have like stuff. Well, I mean, they kind of do, I guess, but still. it's not going to be the same. Like, it's better to focus building your community somewhere. Like when you have like multiple websites with just people watching and you don't really kind of like get this like community in one place going, it just gets kind of weird. Like you're addressing people on different platforms in chat, right? Like the thing is, like a lot of top streamers nowadays, they don't even interact with chat much, right? Like they do their thing, chat is doing their thing. Even if they answer someone in chat, no one even like sees that already, because like chat is just going. So they can have like 4 different chats and no one will kind of like, who's he talking to? I don't see which comment he's answering, because you don't see anything anyway. Chat is like this, right? If you hear, for example, right, and I have like another stream going, another platform, and someone is talking there, and I'm talking with them, and you gonna sit here like, chat is not moving, he's talking with someone, like the fuck is happening? And then people just kind of like, the fuck, just close and leave. Talk to themselves mostly. Well, I mean, they talk to chat, but they talk kind of like, like, you know, like the hive mind. Like they don't really directly kind of have a conversation with some person, for rarely, like unless you one guide or something, right? So like for the small streams, it's just kind of weird, like interacting with multiple chats, and like someone is asking you, talking with someone, and another chat is like, who are you talking to? Oh, this is like guy and like different stream on a different channel. Like, and they're like, why not here yet? I don't know, it would be weird to me. Like I open like the chat, I open the channel, and someone is talking to someone I don't even see, and don't even hear them to see what they typing. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Emo Cafe, hello. Yes, like, yeah. So it's nice when like everything is like going super fast and you just like doing your own stuff, ignoring the chat. Then I think it's fine, because like everyone's just watching, you know, the stream, not like the chat. But I don't know, like for me, for example, it's about like chat interaction, having community going. So for me, this like spreading out to different platforms like this at the same time, I don't like. Like if anything, I'd rather just kind of like shorten like the streams, for example, and just like more time to like pumping like the videos on like YouTube and other platforms and stuff, and just trying to get like the viewers from there. But you still, again, like if you try to like go with like YouTube videos and like TikTok and stuff like this, you also want all your like all what you gain from those platforms, you want all them to get like to one page, right? Like one landing, like in marketing, for example, they make a landing page that is converting them into customer, right? It does kind of work like this with streaming and stuff, but you want them to still land on like one place where they're gonna follow you and everything. Because if you like, you know, you made a video like succeeded, and then on the, oh, yo guys, follow me here, follow me here, follow me here, follow me here, and everyone's just like, where should I follow this guy? You know, I don't know. Huh? You just gonna like, this is my video, you know, and I also like stream on Twitch like on these days, this time. Follow me there if you want to see me live. Done. Stream in Discord. I mean, I'm kind of waiting until when they are gonna realize that, release that, because I think they will. I think they tested some, and then I think they will roll this like new username thingies. I think that all means that they're gonna slowly roll it out soon. I will actually do my evening streams then on Discord instead, because YouTube is garbage. YouTube for discoverability is garbage, and just for, you know, kind of streaming on my free time for people who are interested, which is usually like 10 people from here, basically like going to YouTube, watching me in the evening, right? Then I can stream anywhere for them, really. So Discord would be kind of not too bad, probably. See you, Axer, right? Algorithms also promote popular. Yeah, exactly. Like you want to kind of get this, like, you know, the power. You need the core. You need to build something in one spot. So you need like one that is your main, preferably. There are different situations though. Like with YouTube, for example, right? Like a VOD channel. Why is VOD channel separate from other channel? Because VODs are garbage for algorithm. Because VODs are super long. VODs are mostly for people who are already interested in your content and they just want to catch up, right? Like someone new from the street, not gonna just watch random dudes VOD most likely. So you kind of want VODs separately. And then again, like I have like the kind of gaming centered main channel, but it's not active really. I just made some Ragnarok videos, which actually were successful, surprisingly. But then I kind of like stopped playing Ragnarok. I wanted to do something else, and, you know, got into this kind of like anxiety of returning to it again and continuing working on that YouTube stuff, right? Which I need to push through, and I will. Like right now is just with all the travels. I like we had like the challenge with Triza. I don't know if Triza actually made any videos, but we had like this challenge. Like, all right, let's do in June at least like one video. All right, let's do it. I don't know if he did his, but I didn't do mine. I wanted to message him about it actually because like I was planning to, but then there was like all this Diablo release, all this like moving now and everything, and it's just like so much going on. I want to like uninstall Diablo for now completely, but the thing is I also kind of want to get like all the stuff prepared for the season, and I want to get level 100. Like my friends already, some of them getting to level 100, and we play together with friends, so it's kind of something that I enjoy doing, right? Like to hang out with friends, because that might be kind of the only way to hang out with some of them soon when we move, right? So kind of want to keep that connection going, at least digitally. So I don't want to ditch it completely yet. And not yet. So we'll see. The program open on your computer. You don't need the client for Discord streams. Probably, I'm pretty sure you can just open it in like in browser. You get from level 100 in the Diablo 4. Just to finish character basically. Like I'm already 86, and my friends like with me like going to the summer house and stuff, missing a few days. They already got to like 90 yesterday, I think. So I'm kind of like, well, might as well just finish too, you know. I see, Slavic, I see. No, I do kind of enjoy building. I enjoy like getting the loot, you know, building up and stuff. So I kind of want to. Yeah, mine too, actually, Elo, yeah. Like my super old video with like 100-something thousand views from DC Universe Online from like 12 years ago or something. It was actually kind of farming still until recently. Well, actually, I started posting VODs also on that same channel, and now it's also not farming because, as I said, algorithms is fucking you over that way. And that's what I was talking about, the gaming channel, right? Like the gaming center channel, and I plan to make a third one probably, because I'm gonna be most likely, if we're moving, right, I want to get like kind of the vlog channel where I'm gonna be talking about all this move, right, about like building the setup for it, about, you know, the country when I move there, right, like prices, you know, places, like sightseeing and stuff, you know, kind of like travel, the digital hobo vlog basically, you know. And if you put it also together with the gaming content, it's gonna fuck the algorithm up too. If you put it with the VOD content, it's gonna fuck everything up too. So you kind of need like separate things by theme also. On Twitch you don't, thankfully. It's kind of at least one benefit of not having any algorithm on Twitch. Like the worst thing is super bad is that you don't have any discoverability on Twitch. But the good thing is at least you can do whatever. You can like stream one thing, you can stream another thing, third thing, fourth thing, and that's not gonna affect anything. So you can do like cooking stream, then you do IRL stream, then you play some game, then you go jump in the hot tub or something, do whatever you want, and it's kind of fine. And you don't need like 10 channels for everything. Nice, Ulta, nice. Hope you like it. Hope you like it. A dude with 1-3 million views and stays at low subs, yeah. That's very common too. It's like sometimes you get like back in the day, because now with Glorious Elon, like this, like the Twitter is completely fucked with all the engagement and stuff, right? But before, sometimes you could do some like banger tweet with like a lot of views, a lot of likes and stuff. Like when like some of my Oblivion clips were kind of doing fine, you get like nothing out of them, like zero, no follows, nothing. So it's also kind of like about, you know, like the themed audience, like the audience that's actually looking for the stuff you do, the content you do. That's why it's nice to have some themes going. That's why it's also not super good to just like spread things around. Yes, like, see you later. Thank you for stopping by, man. Almost a week of mashed potatoes. It does indeed sound brutal, man. The digital hobo stuff. But yeah, Discord, if they roll out the streaming, I'm gonna try that for like the evening streams. Evening streams, like basically like September, I think, gonna be like the grind month. Like if we move, settle down, everything is good, then I just gonna go on the grind, because I don't need to go anymore to my grandma because she's too far, right? I don't need to meet with friends because friends live like kind of with me. You know, I'm gonna have like decent amount of time, and I'm gonna just try to kind of push more into the streams and stuff. I'm gonna be some incentives, you know, a little bit. I'm gonna pay you back for the donuts and stuff. And get more of that content, and before I leave, I'm gonna maybe try to do some stuff. I want to do some summer house streams, maybe. We'll see. Because I want to do it at my like mom's summer house, and I need to check how's the ISP gonna work there. Will it handle decent speed? And will my mom will be fine with that also, that I will go there and stay for some time, because like I can like usually go to my dad's summer house, which I could, but with that neighbor, I mean I will go there, but I'm not gonna stream from there probably. All right, let's get back. Let's get back. The source code of first Far Cry is now being distributed online somewhere. Did it leak, or did they just allow it? I wonder. Peter Molyneux valued the Fable trailer well. He's expecting the game. Told about his next project. His new project. Oh, what is he doing now? What does he do now? Working in 22 Cans, new a game for PC and consoles. Completely new mechanics. With the experience, it'll be closer to Fable, Black and White, and Dungeon Keeper. It looks like he's talking about a completely new game, not about the legacy, the business simulator on blockchain and NFT that is in early access. I see. So he's returning to something. The scam didn't go that well or something. Back to the actual games, I guess. Yeah, according to Tom Henderson, Ubisoft is now working on 11 Assassin's Creed games. Oof. Yeah, there it is also. On Twitter now has the rate. And now we can't read over 600 posts. So basically you open like replies to some big tweet and it's all gone. Hey, Bob. Yep, exactly. That's all we wanted. You think you don't, but you do. It's the other way around. Twitch is monitoring the situation in Paris, but for now TwitchCon Paris will proceed as planned. Oh man, what if he is there? That's gonna be a very successful TwitchCon probably, because like a lot of people even when they started already selling that stuff, a lot of people already, oh shit, France, Paris, nope, I'm not going. And now they got this shit also on top of that. Yeah, we'll see about that. I would still go if I had an opportunity. I don't give a fuck. And we just had the military coup here almost. Some protests, bro, that's like the regular day here. Well, actually, I wish, to be honest. So now people gonna go do some other platforms outside of Twitter, looks like. Looks like. Protesting the favorite pastime of French people. Well, I mean, some protesting is good. I know a lot of people are like keeping beaming on, you know, like constant riots and stuff. But, you know, if people have the active civil position, that's good. Because if you don't, you get what we have here. And trust me, you don't want to. You don't want to. Yeah, so now seems like the next meta stuff is Blue Sky, I guess. So everyone's making the Blue Sky accounts. Is this one actually anyone following that stuff? Is this one actually good, or is another Hive, I think, right? Was it the last one where also everyone made accounts there? Even I, just in case, actually. Never used, but just like made it. And then it like never was used by anyone. I think out of all those like, you know, replacements and alternatives basically, I think people only use like only Mastodon is somewhat like used and relevant. And apparently in like the game dev circles, apparently it's actually even good, because like one of the games I was reading like the post-mortem after release, they even said that they got some like people, you know, like buying and wishlisting and stuff from Mastodon. Like it went like very good engagement and stuff. It's pretty nice. There's nice engaged audience, why not? And it seems like it's kind of like, you know, this decentralized platform and stuff, which is a good thing in this situation. This is where you kind of start realizing that some of those, you know, decentralized like Web 3.0 thingies are not just for like scums and stuff, but they can be used for something good sometimes, you know. From the former Twitter CEO, I don't remember actually. It's the blockchain project, the Mastodon stuff. It's decentralized. Oh shit, glorious. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Damn son. All right. We'll go there. We'll go there. We'll visit that at least. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate. Oh, the blue sky is the from former Twitter CEO. Okay, I see. And the favorite place, yeah. Thank you, Glorious. Appreciate it, sir. I'll see. Well, we'll see if that thing will take off. Like all these situations with platforms going full PPG mode, they do remind you of one thing. If you use that for your kind of work, the content creator and stuff, you need all those platforms covered, man. Well, not all of those, but you need many. Because you need to branch out, you need to increase your outreach, and because also if you focus on one, at some point they can go full PPG mode and well, rip then. Because Twitter actually, for organic, Twitter actually died. Like as soon as all this like changes in algorithm first came, and then like the paid subscription thingy, right, started rolling out, and basically like the paid subscription is like the way to like boost your stuff pretty much to everyone's timelines and stuff. Oh shit, Leuven, welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate a lot. Oh, did you pass all the exams? I became GP now. Feels good, man. Congratulations, sir. The Dr. Löwe. Feels good, man. Thank you, Top Bob. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Planning to. Free for about 2 months. Well, I mean, 2 months is solid enough. Better get use of it. Better use those months well. Oh, shit. Holy Nick. Thank you, sir.
Pipos and Kipo.
I see, I see. Thank you, man. Thank you. You might not be the first, but you might be the biggest. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nick. That's a lot. That's a lot, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate a lot. That's gonna help. That's gonna help. Very much. Very much. Guys are insane. In July, Blizzard is releasing the mini series Genesis based on Overwatch. Damn, son. Do you need to pay to watch that too? Wouldn't be surprised, eh? Disney Speedstorm will be out of early access in September, end of September. Starting that day, game will become free. Is it even like that popular? I haven't heard about it since release whatsoever. Start the flood. Exactly, Glorious. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The creators of Terraria said that the game is still being sold well, and they're preparing a new patch for it. Terraria keeps farming then. Ubisoft is using the Oasis blockchain for its next Web3 game instead of Tezos blockchain, in which they build a Quartz NFT trading platform. Damn, Ubisoft just doesn't want to stop there. Yeah, 2 months is nice. 2 months is nice. Just like rest well, plan something. Just plan something good for yourself, Peace out from the PC. Change the environment, Go to Batumi or something. That's where we probably will go at the end of August because plans are already changing, as always. Which we actually probably go through Yerevan too. Potentially. You have a nice train there going. NFT blockchain fueled virtual experience, yeah. Ebb Software's horror game Scorn has hit the 2 million player benchmark. It was on Game Pass, right? So 2 million for that amount of time is not that crazy, but at the same time, I think it's not too bad for a kind of niche game after all. Kickstarter will no longer try to move to blockchain, though it's still interested in technology's potential uses. Kick. No, it's not trendy anymore, so they are scraping that buzzword from there. Are you going to Italy with family? I mean, that's even better, man. That's even better. Totally better than Batumi, I would assume. Yeah, but that sounds good, That sounds good, Them Twitch doctors, man. The actual one. Let's see. Football Manager Studio head rebuffs PlayStation's claim that Game Pass is value destructive. So it seems like for Football Manager that actually did go well. Time to tell us all how to live. Daedalic has reportedly cancelled the other Lord of the Rings project it was developing and is pivoting to game publishing for the foreseeable future. So Gollum was such a success, and that now they are stopping making any games whatsoever and canceling what they have in the making. Yeah, what a time to be alive, eh? Well, I mean, to be honest, they were publishing already mostly anyway, so... And even the new Deponia game is already being published by them, not made, so... Probably not much changed for them. Not much change. I wonder how, like, the second Lord of the Rings game also got the money from German government. So I wonder how they're gonna handle that. American Truck Simulator is running ads for real truck companies. And yeah, I actually heard that stuff. Like they were recruiting or something through that. Insane. No, in the Dalek also laying off 25 people. Alright. Quitting development. Let's see. Yes, video game loading bars are fake. Indie devs admit them, son. Can you confirm this, Sultan? Are you scamming us? Interesting. As if the FTC is trying to fuck everyone now? FTC with new rules that gonna get us now too, huh? Let's see. So, adding hashtag ad or similar disclosure in the caption of a TikTok is not enough. Needs to be overlaid in the video itself. I wonder if it goes also for like streaming and stuff. Like, do you need to like hashtag ad on stream or something for that too? De-influencing campaigns require disclosure. Have endorsement deal with the brand. If I post negative comments about a competing brand, do I have to disclose my endorsement deal? Well, I mean, it does kind of make sense. If you're sponsored by someone and you talk shit about their competitor, you know, it's kind of nice probably for people to know that you're sponsored by a competitor and, you know, kind of take that with a grain of salt there. In my social media posts, I mention or show products I use. If I say nothing positive about a product, is the post an endorsement covered by FTC Act? Simply posting a picture of a product on social media such as Pinterest or a video of you using it could convey, even without words, that you like and approve of the product. So basically, people sponsored by like who do we have there? Like Razer and stuff, right? Like wearing some like headset, for example, from them on stream. They basically kind of need to put hashtag ad, I guess, already. Oh yeah, this one. Foreign creators making content that will be seen by US consumers must comply with the FTC rules. Yes, so we'll need all to comply to that stuff, apparently. Looks like it. Tagging a brand is not sufficient to disclose relationship with that brand. If you review many different products on your blog or social page, you need to specifically disclose which content is sponsored and which isn't. Blanket some of this is sponsored disclosure won't cut it. You can hide disclosure behind links, even if the link says something like disclosure. Facebook posts including a disclosure in the comments for that post is not enough. Thank you or thanks brand is not enough. A gifted by itself is not a sufficient disclosure for free product. Yeah, so this is like the Pipiego stuff. A gifted by XYZ when XYZ is a brand name should be sufficient when all you've received is a free product. So if you get a free game key, you need to disclose that you got it from them. I mean, I guess. The weird part is like quite often you get the free key from like Keymailer or something. Like technically it's developers sending the key through that system. Like who are you who do I need to disclose there then? Content gets third-party share? No idea. Well, technically, that's not their problem. I mean, they're not endorsing. It's you. Thank you, publisher, for the free game. Yeah. I usually try like things developers for the key, but I'm not like mentioning exactly. So I guess now you need to specifically say who and everything. Need to remember that because now we're also gonna be covered by that stuff. The thing is like it all absolutely makes sense. I do agree. It's just like we need some like better tools for that. Like Twitch kind of made this like branded content stuff now that you can mark in the dashboard. If that would be enough, that's good. Because like, I don't know, it's just like, it makes sense when you make like a post, right? You make a post or like a video where you have like some ad like in it, right? Like you edit the video, you put ad in, you put the disclosure in, all good. Like no problems, good. But when you stream, like 2 hours or more of a game, right? And do you need to like also like have it on screen all this like stuff at all times? It's just kind of like, I don't know, like weird. I mean, I do agree with that, but it's weird. Like there should be some like better way to do it without being too like intrusive. Which I mean, Twitch kind of should do, in my opinion. Like you put this like, you know, branded content, sponsored and stuff, and Twitch just puts like over the player, for example, puts like some like hashtag ad thingy that's gonna be like for example like hashtag odd thing, right? Or like consent thingy, sorta kind of like they made now with the adult video games, right? Adult rated games. Like if you watch them, you need to agree that you know they understand what kind of content you watch. Like just not the same. Like this is like sponsored segment. Okay, done. It's gone. Like they know. That would be good. That would be good. Country I want to move to in mind, like permanently? Not really. Like right now, I just actually don't mind going around places. I mean, we're moving now to Georgia. That's just not going to be permanent, probably. Even US chatters here, absolutely. I think it's like third or something demographic on my channel. I think it's like Germany first. I think US is actually second, to be honest. So yeah, I do have a lot of people from US here. It's like mostly like probably people who already like either like going to bed or waking up, so they just kind of like mostly lurk. And disclosing sponsored content only at the bottom of a blog or advertorial is not enough. Cannot send review links targeting only satisfied customers. Can't contact customers who left negative reviews and ask them to change. Well, I mean, if you send influencers free unsolicited gift products, you must ask them to clearly and conspicuously disclose the gift anytime they post about it. Tell them how to disclose and to tag the brand. So technically it's also partially on the brand. On the brand. Oh yeah, there's the one. Doing a review of a video game that hasn't been released yet. Manufacturer sent me the game and is paying me to review it. Is it enough just to disclose that the manufacturer gave me a sneak peek of the game? Well, I mean, they fucking paid you. That's a dumb example. All right. Next one. I'm getting paid to do a video game playthrough and give commentary while I'm playing. The playthrough, which will last several hours, will be live streamed. Would the disclosure at the beginning of the stream be okay? Alright, that's a more interesting one. Viewers can start watching at any time. They could easily miss a disclosure. Makes sense. There are multiple periodic disclosures throughout the stream. People are more likely to see them no matter when they tune in. To be on the safe side, you can have a continuous, clear, and conspicuous disclosure appear throughout the entire stream. So I guess like something kind of like my dono bar when I'm like at the PC probably would suffice, I guess. So just kind of like something that's gonna be appearing once in a while and then disappearing. No, I mean that's doable. That's not too intrusive, I guess. Yeah, Cilio, I see. No, my friend is there now with because of who we were planning to go to Gyumri. but now he's already there, so we're probably gonna go there. But if he's gonna ditch or something, then we're still gonna go to Armenia probably. Say you were paid to play a game and praise it even if you weren't paid. I mean, why not? Why not? I guess. All right, let's see. Anything else interesting? All right, that's nothing super interesting. All right, the free stuff. All right. Year ago was given a free $60 video game and nothing else in exchange for live streaming my gameplay. I love the game and stream it. Do I still need to disclose that I got the game for free? Ooh. How long it would be reasonable for you to make disclosures really depends on the expectations of your fans. After some period of time, it probably wouldn't matter to them that you got the game for free. If you're choosing to play a game a year after you got it for free, it probably means you truly like it. The analysis would likely be different if instead of a $60 video game, you got a free $50,000 car and continued to post about it over the life of the car. That's the tricky and pipega one, I think. So like technically, basically like, well, Dune Spice Wars already a year past, right? So, not sure. But like, well, let's say even like Dune Spice Wars, but like back then after release, right? I got it like sent to me for free. I stream it kind of like as, you know, free game, right? But like, I kept playing it because I do fucking like it, you know. Do I still need like for all the days I stream after I got the key, I still need to have that on? Like, I think it's kind of dumb. Like, I understand if they pay you all that time, sure, but like, or you were sponsored to play some game, right? For like 2 hours usually, like you got sponsored to play it, and then after that you just like keep playing. You're not paid anymore. You just like keep going because you liked it, for example. Did you also need to have disclosure? Like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, got Starfield for free, for example, right? Like, from Keymailer or something, and you just, like, play for, like, 2 months. It's a huge RPG. You play for 2 months, do you need to, like, constantly have this shit on? Like, come on, man. That, I think, is too far already, in my opinion. Like, if you need to have this, like, kind of like, I'm still endorsing the game because I got it for free. I don't know. That sounds kind of weird. Title alone enough? Nope. Title alone, not enough. Like for free game, you needed, what was there? Yeah, like the hashtag ad in description or something is not enough. Like you need some sort of disclosure verbally or something, but not once. Like you need to have it in periods basically because people can join any moment, so you need to have it like periodically. So basically kind of like, you know, like the timed banner or something you need, looks like. The regulators are a bit of touch. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Like if it's like the car, right? You're gonna be like, you get the free car, you're sure gonna be promoting it probably for longer, right? Because it's a free fucking car, it's expensive. But $60 game, I mean, $60 is also kind of good, right? But like, do they take into account that maybe I wanted that game anyway, and I requested it from them, and you know, like maybe I already saw the game, I just wanted to play, so I like requested from Keymailer, they sent me the key, and now I'm playing it myself, not because they sent it to me, but because I really already liked it and I want to play it. I think it's weird. Like in my opinion, like if you get paid directly, that's clear. If you got like the free review key, that I think it should be some sort of like initially it should be disclosed, and then it's already like if I return to the game for like that I got for free, right? If I return to it for the next stream, that means I like it, you know. Like I'm not getting like motivated monetarily for that, right? I already got the game. Like I'm not getting paid anymore for it. I returned it because I like it, in my opinion. That's how it works for me usually, right? Like you kind of need, they don't even need to, like you get the key, you need to cover. And the coverage amount usually not even disclosed most of the time. Like when it's paid, they tell you how much you need to stream. If it's free, they just like send you the key, you just need to cover it. I usually try like paid campaigns, usually like 2 hours. So if I get the free key, I try to at least for 2 hours to play, sometimes more, usually more. And if I'm like done with it, then I'm done with it. Like that was like I tried the game, I checked it out, I might like it, might not like it, but I'm kind of like moved to something else. If I like really like it and I don't have anything else going, then like next day after First Look Friday, for example, right, on like Saturday or something, I continue playing it. Like, why would I disclose that? Like I did what I needed to do, you know. Like if I return, then it means I actually like it. It's not because I got it for free or something. So that's kind of weird. This one is kind of weird. 20 euro indie game code versus 250,000 trip to space. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that exact part is like really vague, to be honest. Because it's like Fallout 76. Well, actually, no, I bought it, right? But then, like, after some time, when Steam release was, they also sent it to me for free. Like, did I need for all those, like, over, like, 100 hours, I need to have disclosure? Like, yo, guys, I actually got this for free, so, you know, the game is actually trash, but I got it for free. That's why I played for that many hours or something, you know? Like, it's weird, dude. Same with, like, Dune Spice Wars, I got it for free and I played 100 hours. And like I returned to it like during the year since release. I already returning to it like third or fourth time, I think. And you know, I'm not getting anything else out of it. I'm not getting paid more or some other keys from that. I got it from Keymailer. It already marked that I covered it. Done. Forgotten. I just returned because I like it. The game is cool. So this is kind of like, I don't know, weird. In my opinion, like for the free keys, they should be like a title or like tweet or something like, yo, I got this like for free thanks to devs or something. Done. Like mention it on stream maybe. Sure. Like in title for sure. But like if you paid, yeah, if you paid all the time you paid, you should have it. And if you stop being paid, then you shouldn't have it anymore. Same as kind of like technically it kind of goes then like if you paid to stream, right? You also get the free key with it, right? So when you're not paid anymore, but you're still playing, you still also should have the disclosure because you also got the free key with it. So it's like extra motivation on top of the paid segment. Like this is weird shit. I think for free stuff it should be way more mild. Yager Development closing up shop on the Cycle Frontier. That one is gone now. I'm surprised it took that long actually, because it was like what, half a year on Steam, and before Steam release it was also out for like a year or two. So it's actually quite impressive. And that is quite impressive, I would say. Let's see. What else did we have there? The regular playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 will take from 75 to 100 hours. But if you go for the side quests and exploration, you can play 2 times more. I think 2 times is even kind of like mild. I would assume it's probably gonna be more. Alright, and this I think we kinda already seen, or? Alright, let's see. Oh, is it on still? Till 3rd of July in GOG you can get a Beholder 2 for free. So you can get that. You can get that. I see, Stu, I see. Could be, could be. Team Shopper says that Double Fine is not working in Psychonauts 3 yet. Not yet. Let's see. As we saw. Some gameplay from the closed beta test of Arc Raiders was leaked. And another one. So now there is leaks from that one too. Alright, alright. And Robocop closed beta starting today. 3rd to 9th July. Closed beta test of Robocop Rogue City. Everyone who wants can test, actually, even. Damn, son. Insane, eh? SC. I think in co-op it should be fine. Just need to adjust probably for his like pace and everything. Maybe he's not gonna be really into, you know, a lot of reading and everything. Alright, this we saw. Back up again. And see something here. No, not really. Alright, let's go back to the PC. Continue with RPGing. Hey Shimek, and hello. How we doing, man? Get back to Bound by Flame. So yeah, this week actually, schedule-wise, I'll be live tomorrow, probably a bunch of Dune, maybe something else, we'll see. Probably might be just a bunch of Dune, really. Then Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be off for my friend's birthday. And then, yeah, basically kind of gonna be Wednesday, Thursday for next week too. And just back to kind of regular day offs until week after next one, because then's my mom's birthday too, so there's gonna be probably Saturday off. I will try to return on Sunday, I would assume. I think. Okay, don't like staying Sundays there anyway, because it's kind of like the day of going back home, and it's usually kind of scuffed anyway. Might as well just peace out in the morning and try to make it back home for the stream, like I did last time I went there.